Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today we're going to continue on working with the Chosen, and I think we're going to build a fairly large wall dividing one of their more urban areas from the rest of Oman. Let's go ahead. I'm going to delete the cube and create a base mesh for their landscape. Let's do a plane today. Let's mix it up. S100. So we got a 200-meter section, which is actually a fairly small section of wall, but probably big enough for what we need for just a set kind of vibe. Rotation scale. Great. And let's just go ahead and save while I'm thinking about it. 25.03.11.1 live stream wall. Okay. Now, if you look at Oman, the first thing I am struck with is just how incredibly flat some of this area is. So we don't need to do a lot of terrain modification, but a little bit I think we will do. Subdivide it. I'm going to say 10. So it would be 20 meters each. Let's go 20. 10 meters each. Okay. And add a modifier, terrain, trainer base. And I'm going to, so there's no hills, but strength, I'm going to cut our strength down to 3. And our scale, 0.01. So it is very almost flat. Just a little bit of variation there. And let's see. A little more roughness, just a titch. There we go. We'll go with that. Apply all. Okay. We set our wall along this back section here, and then we'll do roads and stuff as well. Kind of want to put like a highway that they've just cut off on it. So let's jump to that first. Urbaniac, sure. Asphalt highway, like just a wide highway. We could do a T section, but I think just straight and append. And select it R90 and array it, count 10. Yep, that's going to go right into our ground there. And I don't mind that it's going to be overrun a little bit this time, because I think we're going to say this is kind of a less used highway, as it were. What's it look like at the corner? It's hard to tell sometimes. Take a look. Is it floating? I think it is floating. Photographer. Just bring up our light. Yeah, it's floating. A little bit of shadow helps with that. Okay, so we will do a smoothing on it. Let's do that now. Mesh or curve. We'll do Bez. You could do a straight line on this one, but tab, X, vertices, draw, and we're just going to come along and draw along there. Okay. And then select that. Curve. Tab, AW, subdivide it. Let's take it to 3, or even 4. It's a curve, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Ground, add a modifier. Not enough roads, flatten landscape. Curve, select our Bezier curve. And we can increase the iterations there. And the contrast too if we wanted to. But morning, Patrick. I don't think we'll increase the contrast though this time. Contrast to that, and our radius of 15. So we'll cut it in just a little bit. That feels better. Let's solo it. Sure. Iterations 5,000. Sure, just go nuts. It's like flat. It's not going to be super perfectly flat probably, but close enough for what we need here. And I'm just going to apply it. Okay. We can take our ground. Maybe we'll 8. Let's see. What does it look like now? Better. GZ. Let's bring it up. Right to there. Sure. All right. And then we're going to need to sculpt just a little bit still, I think. Hopefully not too much. Let's make it a bit bigger. Down. Let's do it from the underside. We want that to show. Cool. Good deal. Let's see, which way we want to go? Down. I go up there and up there. I wonder if we can just do, let's see if this will be easier. Edit mode. Eek. Okay, cool. B. Select all that. Plus, plus. Since we're just straight, we should be pretty good on this. O. Come on. Good. Great. And show me what I got. Okay. Okay, we're calling that good enough for folk here. That looks reasonable. Got a bit of bump there, but that's fine. Okay. We like it. There's our road. And the only other thing we might do would be flatten our ground around our wall. Maybe. But let's do the wall next. Start on anyway. Shift A, mesh, cube. S 1.5. So that's a 10 foot or 10, yeah, 10 foot by 3 meter by 3 meter. Cube, tab 3. E3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be our section. And it's going to be E3, 3 high. It's actually not that high, but, you know, hey, it's like 9 meters. And then we're going to go E3 up one more there, like that. Okay, and 7G over to here. It doesn't matter if we go slightly off. I'm not worried about it lining up properly. And then go up. To like there. We want to make sure that it doesn't go through, but that'll be fine for right now. Now, I want to go grab yesterday's building. Copy objects. I'm going to come over here and into collection, paste it. And this will give us all of the stuff that we need. Come on. Collection. Actually, those can stay where they are. Let's just grab this building here. Just get it out of the way. Don't even really need to move it. Why does it not want to move? All right, there we go. So take this to this, link, materials, link, and now we want to make it empty wall A, assign everything, and now link it and copy modifiers. And now we can delete the building. And now that should give us a structure that we like. Okay. And now we can add an array. And it's going to be constant offset of 14. Excuse me, 14. So it's exactly lined up. Cool. And count 10. See, is that enough? Just about perfect. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that later. I just want to get it there. But it will work. And if we look, we have our object. And we want to set the origin on to the bottom, I think. Although this little rim is kind of cool, but set origin 3D cursor. Now we turn it back on. Yeah, now our base is down there. That's better. Actually, now I'm going to bring it up a bit to here. Yeah. And auto building, extras, foundation, depth. Yeah, 1.5. Okay. Cool. That's working for a wall. And then we want to grab this crystal, this other one here, and we're just going to remove these because, well, we'll copy and remove it just to make sure. Make sure I don't save it and do something stupid. Paste. And now we're just going to remove the radial on it. I think I did this after we ended the stream yesterday, but it's just a little crystal on top. So that, get rid of that. Okay, here. Great. And grab our crystal. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Or, there we go. GZ up. And that's going there. Cool. And we could keep it separate or we can merge it with the other one. Right now, let's keep it separate. We can always array it later. Okay, so let's take a look. So we have that as our wall crystal going across around the outside. I like it. It's going to kind of go every once in a while. Now, I want to take this tab and come here. Do I want to subdivide or just do it myself? Shift D, P section. Okay, and this structure here, we're going to remove both of those for right now. It's just going to be that. Interesting that it's, oh, because there's a roof section. Right. Okay. Tab. W subdivide. Five, 7. So now we have 7 subsections if we cared. And we could do 1, 2. Where do we want it to go? Here, here, or here, here. Let's do there, 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 there. Cool. Q, convert, circle. Great. 3 X faces. Just want that. And then A, E3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes all the way across. Like that. Okay. Even do that as an array. Would that even be better? Even that might be better as an array. Let's do that. Okay, cool. So those again. Now, what's the best way? I could just do it 4 times, I guess. Where are we at? Number of cuts. 20. Seems good. Actually, undo all this. Select. Just back to there. Cool. Now if it's the circle. And 7 sections. That looks like it. Target segments, that's 8, isn't it? Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's not 7. Oh, so it won't do 7. That's unfortunate. Then we'll do it another way. Piss off. Because we want 7. Mesh. Cylinder. 7. What's the use in doing this thing if we don't do it right? Depth is 3. Radius is going to be 0.25. Cool. And Y rotation of 90. Great. And then tab A G X 1.5. GX minus 1.5. There we go. That's where we want that to be. Now, because I don't feel like figuring out the math. I'm just going to do it this cheap way, this simple way. 2. There we go. This is better. $12 seems good. Or, yeah, 12 seems good. I'm trying to go roughly square. Okay. Now, I want to look at wireframe. There we go. Yes, it exists. Okay, here. Tissue. Dual mesh. Source quad faces. Apply. Great. Delete that. And now we have that. Cool. Tab. Inset. Oh, come on. Individual. Not even. Like that much. There we go. Great. Oh, normals. Let's go in to there. I just like that look. Basically, all this is just to make an interesting looking thing like that. Now, array. And it's going to be a distance of constant of -3. And we're going to get a weird thing there, aren't we, each time? So we'll play into that. That's fine. Cool. Mesh, cylinder, radius of 0.5. That might be a bit much. 0.33. Great. We'll just go with that to start with. RY90. Cool. Great. It's great to see. Now, item rotation scale. Tab 3 GX to like there. Okay. Cool. Just kind of thinking out loud here. Object set origin to 3D cursor. And mirror it that way. Great. Yes, that is what we wanted. Where did my other one go? Oh, there it is. It's going the wrong direction. 3. Yeah. Okay. This bad boy. One. Great. Yeah. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. Cool. And join to that. And why are we getting one in the middle? It doesn't matter. Great. Great, basically. Cool. Now, oh, I see. Alt D, G, Y, -1.3. Close enough, right? I could even line up. Come on. I don't know why I'm getting so worried about lining it up properly. It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. And yet I'm going to keep doing it. That's good enough. Join Alt-D GZ minus 1.3. There. Cool. And then join. And we're going to get rid of this face here. There we go. That is fun. Come back out. Oh, I am out of edit mode. Turn off wireframe so I know when I'm in edit mode or not. Save. Okay. So we got that. It's coming along. We might even make that the same kind of crystal material. That could be fun. Just for whatever, grins and giggles. All right. Just go here. Quartz. Yep. And tab 3. Plus assign dark plaster. Okay. Great. And just join to this. No. Give me a pain. Is there anything else we want to do to the wall? We want to keep it very simple. We could play with the wall some more. Let's play with the wall some more too. I don't think this auto building kit has vertical creases. Does it have edges? Top edges, no. Crease attribute, crease edge. There, okay. Why am I not seeing it? It's very bizarre that it doesn't. Is it just because there's not any there? Let's see. Creases, edge 0.5. I don't know why. We're just going to do it manually then. I don't care. And we do it every one. No, this is this. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that one. Bevel 3 E 2. Oh, come here. Come on. GY. Just like that. cool. And that should line up every time we iterate it. Let's see. All right. Yep. That looks legit to me. I'm good to that. Let's take this and join them together. What? Oh, fine. That's why. Apply all. And join them together. And join them together. Okay. Interesting the way our crystal does that little thing. I might have to play with that in a bit, but I'm not super into it here. Yeah, we'll figure that out. The texture. It's a cool wall, though. Where'd our road go? I had to turn them off. I see. I see. I'll take this. Yep, and it's out of our collection. Good. So can we just turn off collection now? And all those things are out of the way. Save. And we have a wall that goes across. Kind of just blocks this up entirely. And we don't want it to feel like this road ends. We want it to feel like this road was kind of destructified a bit. So, come to our road. And right here, Shift A, mesh. We're going to add a rock. Scale it up. Great. Good deal. And we're going to cut it out of here. And we're going to cut it out of, oh no, come that, oh, we'll have to adjust it. Okay. Out of here too. All right, one after the other. First thing to this, we need the array before the Boolean. Or after the Boolean, rather. There we go. And then this object, okay. We're going to do the same thing here. This to this. And then here, Boolean again at the end. That just cuts out all that. Okay. Cool. So we just cut our road off, basically. And we can apply the Boolean. Come on. Apply the Boolean. No, okay, we can't apply the Boolean because we haven't applied the other stuff. It's fine. We're not going to bother. Cutter. Nuke it. Great. So our road just kind of gets smushed there at the end. And I think, let's do, I'm going to try something. This object, sculpt mode, and I want to mask all this stuff here. Okay, now let's try doing grab random cloth and bring this up. See if this cloth simulates kind of ground enough that we're good with it. Looks pretty good to me. Looks like it's doing what we want. So we're just kind of throwing that over the edge. Nice. Maybe let's just make it a bit bigger and just drag up there. So it's going to drag to, it's going to kind of blend into the edges a little bit. A clear mask. 6. I mean, that's pretty cool. That works pretty nicely. We can just smooth it down a little bit. If we want to. Cool. That's a neat way to do that. Thought it would work. Save. Okay. Now, let's see what else we want to do. I want to grab some of these. This is the wreckage kit from 3D, Kitbash 3D. I think we can use some of this for stuff. What's this building? A rec clinic? I don't know what a clinic is in this case, but let's see if we can use it. Copy objects. And paste. I'm going to move these, new collection, to structures. I'm going to bring this over to here. So in actual Omani architecture, there's not that much near the road. They don't really believe in building close to things. But we'll throw a little bit here. We'll kind of bend the truth a little bit for cinematic purposes. We'll grab that one. 2-floor house, sure. Just kind of like buildings. And we're literally just going to smash this one directly against the wall. Like they just kind of said screw it and built this up. And didn't even bother to clear it out much. Okay. I like that. And then that's that one. This one is, I think, our residence, right? Crocs residential building, yes. So let's grab it. Paste it too. Kind of like that. Not really sure yet. I'm just kind of trying some stuff too. Take it down. Like there. Cool. This one. Okay, let's grab this one. Okay. Show enough. Might actually too much land. Might not need to go back this far, unless I'm going to do more back here, which I might. Yeah, don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Our materials are all going to be wrong. Right. Okay, so let's fix some of this shit. First thing, let's do our ground. We liked the desert one yesterday. Let's use it again. Shaders. Me. Landscape. Oh, landscape desert. Yeah. We like that one. Cool. Dump this out of the way. Come on. Out of the way. There we go. Now, save. Now let's take a look again at this sucker. Down just a wee little bit. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. And let's bring back some materials. Let's see what it looks like. File. I sort of had to find missing files. Wreckage. Textures 2K. I'm sure you couldn't find a tattooing pattern there. I think we're going to put a few more actual buildings in here too. Come on, update them images. In the meantime, come on. There we go. Yeah, those lit up well. The house I'm not so sure about. The house I don't know that it works. At least not with those materials. Too much wood. I think it's too much wood in general. I think we're going to get rid of it. Two-floor house. Just delete hierarchy. Let's take... Morning, Michael. Class residency. Select hierarchy. And Alt-D. RZ90. Bring it over kind of to like here. Do the same kind of vibe. Great. So I want to get rid of that. Don't want another power line. Yeah. And we can get rid of this sign too. And this sign. And this sign. I'm going to actually get rid of some more signs. Don't really want them. They don't really work in this context. Okay. And here, I think where it, goodbye, where it's brick. Where's our brick? Just edit it. 3, there. Brick worn. Let's try changing that actually to Tatooine plaster. Yeah, actually like that a lot better. And this can be Tatooine plaster as well. Yeah, much better. Okay. Let's just keep getting rid of these signs. Get it? Cool. That's way better for what we want now, I think. Might even do another one of it now. Select hierarchy, Alt D, RZ90, G, and just bring it to there. It's literally smushing up against. Let's see, how's that look? The bridge. That looks fine. Okay, so we're kind of in a closer space there. We don't want this. Right, and this one, let's bring it up a bit, but not that much. Like that. There we go. Save. Now, we have in Neo Dubai. These are all like high fancy buildings, aren't they? People like too much of their fancy buildings. Some of these are better than others. I want something smaller. Actually, this whole section might be kind of cool. Let's try using it. There's so much open space in Oman. That's what I keep, when I look on the street view, that's just what I'm completely overcome with, is just how much space there is. That way? Sure. Let's move it further back here. Okay. See if these ones have their materials applied or not. I can't remember. It might be too nice looking. That would be the only thing I'm kind of not sure about yet. Okay, they do have the materials applied. Yeah, I think it's too nice looking. It's kind of a neat idea, but I don't think it's going to work. Not here. Not if we want to make our wall a lot higher, and not, which we're not going to do in this section. That's a bit much for us, but we could. Just want to grab a couple of teenies. Let's grab this thing. Grab the mini minaret, probably mosque, or what we're going to use as a mosque. Structures, paste. Bring it in here. Great. Come on. Join those together. Piss off. Alt-P, clear parent. Delete that. Great. Let's see if we can tweak the materials on it if we need to. It is a little pretty. We're getting rid of these. Okay. It's interesting that they don't have doors. It's like, what is it? I don't know. Okay. We do want to have some dirt. See if we can just get away with mine. Probably on a brick one. Let's see. Shading. Search, add grunge. Let's see what that does. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's way better. I'll do it to here too. And here. Good deal. It's not maybe the best, but it'll work for what we need right now. Okay. Let's move that back from the road. There. Cool. And then cool. Let's say here. Great. Now let's go to here. And there. And let's remove these here. Okay. E1? No. Great, come on. P section 7. Interesting. There's no custom data there. What's going on? Okay, whatever. Sharpen it. It's fine. Cool. And here, open, don't save this thing. Masonry. Procedural masonry generator. Gotta make ourselves a fence or a brick wall. Which one are we going to say is close to what we want to use? Let's do this one. Collection back on. Great. Link, copy modifiers. Delete that. Turn off collection again. Come take a look. And we got a fence. Or a wall, I guess. It's not really a fence. And it lines up to our ground, which it should since we literally extruded it up from our ground. So it's not 100% flat, but that's okay. Kind of like that. Seed, great. Angular, yes. Brick height, 2. Make them thicker. Yeah. I like that. A little bit of random rotation. Yeah, just a little bit to tweak it out. Looks good. Put to a wall top accent. Sure. Like it. Take a look. Nice. Yeah, I can live with that. Cool. Now, I think we're at 58. We're doing good. We need something beyond this sucker. And I think we're going to use this thing. And we're going to scale it S5. Sure. A bit more. So you can see it sort of start to poke up over the top there. Cool. And tab 3. I want to grab all the smaller faces again. That's the best way to do that. Let's see. Let's grab all the larger faces first. Is that all of them? Yep. Shift G area. Control I. Yes. Cool. And plus assign. Yep, that's what we wanted. Oops. I mean, you can just do a what you call it, find external data for your images, and that would probably help. That's better. Cool. I like that. Yeah. There we go. So we got something on the inside now. It's kind of interesting. Maybe let's grab our other entire building too. This. Seems like a waste though. Seems like way too much we need for what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Like, it comes a point where you're like, do I really want all that geometry on the side just for a little something? Maybe not. I think it would be better just to keep it simple, like this. Yep. Changed me mind. Yeah, so if anyone who doesn't know, file, external data, find missing files. If you point it to a folder where the stuff is, it will just auto relink all that stuff, which is really helpful. If and you don't know. Okay. I'm liking this. I think I want a bit more rubble. Just for funsies. Me. Where's my rubbles? Rubble. There's that one, but I thought I had two. Well, let's start with this one. Bricks. Okay. I wish they weren't in that square, but I thought I had one that was still wall somewhere, but I don't know where it is. We're just going to use it. Come here. That'll work. Quite like that. Just going to look in my copiously bad named personal files. Because that's called corner rubble, but there should be a regular rubble too. I know I made it. Did I name it? That would be way too much to ask. No, I did not. Oh well, never mind. Just gonna look for a sec more. Yay! Glad all the glass looks better again. I don't know where it is. I thought it existed. Well, let's just check in ground just to see. Some of my earlier before I figured out what the heck I was doing with the asset library, I did not label things very well, and it has come back to bite me in the ass a lot. You know, what are you going to do? No. So see, these are rocks, but what do they look like as a pattern? Oh, I don't hate that, actually. Particularly if we were to give it maybe Tatooine plaster. Could be. Let's put that there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the one thing I hate about the asset library is because they're all in separate Blender files. If you want to move something, it's such a pain in the ass. I hate it. Make this one new. And plaster with grunge. Yeah, I'm much better about it now. But I was not then. What can I say? There we go. Yeah, that gives them some ambient occlusion, which is definitely helpful. And I think we'll be using that. Probably a fair amount. Okay. Nice. All right. So there's our proof of concept for that. We like it. Now, and this is going to be wall, right? Where's it at? New collection, wall. And I don't know that I need to realize it. I think it's fine. We could realize it, but yeah. Okay. We didn't do a lot in the background here. We might cut into this ground. I don't know that needs to go this far down. We're not gonna, again, like the thing about Oman is that there's lots of shots like this. So you don't want to necessarily get too close. So you can be like, yes, it's far. I also don't want to stress out our assets for geoscatter. We'll try it. Okay, let's jump to geoscatter. Grab it. Biome. Open the biome. We liked yesterday's, so maybe we use that again. Desert. This one. Was it this one? No, it was that. Which one do we use? It was 5. Oh, no, so let's do 7. $8.9 million instances, right? That's always pleasant. All right, so the first thing we want to do, we need to make a new group. off a scene collection. We're making our obstruction group. Obstruction. And the wall is going to go in there. And the structures are going to go in there. And the road is going to go in there. Okay. Give this a bit more room. Upward obstruct. Obstruction. Cool. And then we're going to say trees are going to be proximity repelled from all of obstruction for a minimum of 4 meters. We want to make sure this, where is that, is not an obstruction. Good. Okay. Save. And trees, how many we got? I think we're going to cut them in half. And play it. We don't want that many. Still a fair number of trees. Let's cut it in half again. And again. There are some trees floating around here, but not many. Then shrubs. Turn off the trees. Shrub 1, we also want to repel from everything. Again, obstruction. But I think only to 2 meters. And save. And turn it on. Yeah, that's fine. That's definitely better. That looks good. And then shrub 2. We want to, again, obstruction. And I think 2 meters again. Now, the rest of this stuff should be pretty okay. I don't mind rocks going right up 2 things, grass right up 2 things. All that's fine. Save. I'm going to do another one, though. Grab this rock thing here. And we are going to scatter that. Scatter objects. I'm just going to turn it off. So it will do it, but be fast. Scatter objects. Done. And we want proximity to structure. And we want to reverse it and minimal of 6. And our influence, we want to be 99%. So we have some further away. Yeah, that's way too much density. One more. And there are some tree areas near the water. I have been doing a lot of Google Street View through Oman. There are some trees, but particularly in the more urban areas. But yes, it is mostly just shrubbies, and there are not a lot of them. One of the reasons I picked Oman versus Yemen or the UAE was because Google Street View is active in Oman. And yeah, scale. We want more random scale. Factor of 0.5, so we'll shrink them down more, right? Yeah. And probability of 75, so we got lots of variation. Yeah. Cool. And then we can actually maybe increase again our instances to 0.05. Cool. And then let's do another repel. To our wall. But it's going to be 5 and reverse. Where'd the first one go? Oh, they're not going to let me do it. Ugh, you bastards. You fuckers. Fine. It won't. And it's doing ORs on them, so I'm just going to change this from structures to obstructions then. I want nested. There we go. It goes near the road now too. That's fine. I don't mind that. That's kind of cool. And let's see. Do we want to scatter anything else of that type? That's just the rocks type stuff. We're still going to have more rocks from it too. This is just more to try to get shard patterns and clumps of stuff. So it looks like building materials a little bit. Basically debris. No, I think it'll be okay. So if we turn back on shrubs, trees, and yeah, this is even so. This is still a little bit green for Oman, but we're gonna go with it because it's gonna look cooler. Sometimes you got to do it. Shrub. Maybe we'll turn the shrubs down just a little bit. Shrub 2. Come on. Gotta adjust it without being able to see it. Because it will be faster. Okay, shrubs distribution. I'm just going to go with 1. And shrub 1. There's not many of that already. Let's cut down to 0.4. And trees, maybe even a few less. 0.75, 0.5. Save that. Back on. Yeah, that's cool. One thing we can do, and I would like to do, let's go to mine. organic trees. Yeah. I don't know which palm tree is more accurate, but we're going to use this one. A couple of those in here because they get brought in by the locals. Plus, they just look cool. You're thinking. Oh God, what term? Where are you putting that? No, it should be fine. Oh no, it's obstruction. That's why. New collection. Other trees. Get it out of obstruction so it stops trying to put things near it. Okay. Great. Put one there. And, or, gee, let's move it to like here. And here. And here. Yeah. Good. And then we're just going to rotate this one. Great. Cool. That looks cool to me. Should probably have more of these, but or none of them, one of the two. But I kind of like the one, so maybe we'll just leave it. The edge of that road is maybe weird. We might need to fix it, but if we don't, we're not going to. I feel like this is kind of giving me what I need. We'll know more as we go along. Let's set up our shots. First shot like that. Set our 500. And lens to the anamorphic. 5. Resolution to our Panavision. And we're going to have to come in closer so we don't go off. Screen. That seems acceptable. Okay. And I think we're going to focus on the wall right there. And I think we want something here too. I'm going to reopen wreckage. Oman's kind of an interesting country of the Arabic Peninsula in that they didn't go in for big buildings. They actually have a really high premium on education, and that's where they spend a lot of their money, which is neat. I mean, they're still Sharia law, ruled by a sultanate, and there's, basically no free speech. But other than that, yeah, let's grab that one. Turn off geoscatter. But yeah, like if you look at buildings in Oman, there's like almost none over like 3 stories. There's none of this like Arab Emirates bling going on at all, which is neat. I approve. Okay, I think that's good. We need to external data, find missing files, wreckage, yes, find missing files. Okay, turn back on the scatter. It's going to make more scattering near the thing too, because that now counts as structure. But yeah, just need a little bit in the foreground. That looks good. Save and HDR. Import. Does fits in 55. Some bright ass days. Let's see, about 11:56. Let's see what we got. Updating. Come on. I don't even have any fog in here, guys. Can't be that bad. Remember to save. Thought I was thinking about it for a second. There we go. Pretty cool, actually. I want to just change a few things. We'll go ahead and do this right now. That won't visually change it. That won't visually change it. This will visually change it. Okay. Now let's just try our rotation here. Angle of city. Ooh, yeah, it's harsh. 120. 180. It's kind of neat. You lose a lot of the stuff, but I kind of like it. I mean, that's kind of your, you know, if you're going to do it, I think we kind of have to have the light coming through the crystal like that. That seems fun. There's our shot, I think. We have no people out here. We could put some in, but we don't have to for sure. It's kind of neat seeing it empty. I have not decided. What's that? Oh, that's that default thing for this thing. City assets, just go away. It's not visible anyway, but it's just messing with me when I can see it. Road looks okay. Kind of giving things my like overview. Geoscatter. Do we have the? What do we have turned on? Those things. Cool. Grass is what's going to really screw us, so I'm going to try to leave that off. But let's turn rocks on. It should be pretty much everywhere. Oh yeah. Saudi's done some crazy, and half of them are failing now with the global economy doing what it's doing. It's really interesting. The whole Saudi economy is kind of like a we don't talk about it because then we get killed kind of vibe. There's some really neat YouTube videos about the Saudi mega constructions that are going on or have been planned. Yeah, those rocks are cool. Yeah, that's working for me, I think. I am liking it. Which is nice. Good to like something. Trying to think what else we would want to do to it right off the bat. I don't necessarily want to put chosen people out here because they're on the inside. This is more for like leftover other folks. I could put some of the Arabic people with camels and such and those do exist in Oman, but like this area is mostly like just dudes in clothes under our current world anyway. I always hate over, I don't know, ethnifying in a bad way. It's like, no, they don't all wear robes and ride camels, guys. Some of them do, but it would kind of be neat to be like, yes, it's just been reduced to that again now. Like in that sense, it could be cool. Put a camel here. I think I've mentioned it, but I spend a lot of time wondering about my responsibility and representation when I do images. You're like, what do I want to say? What do I not want to say? Like, not every African and Mexican shot has to have an orange filter to the sky, you know? They really have blue skies, same as the rest of us. Yeah, okay, I like this camel. From a compositional perspective, anyway. Where'd it go? The camel at least is wildlife. Well, yes, not when it has stuff on it, though. Where's the camel? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. Where's this camel? It's in structures. That's why being slow. It's in collection. It's not a structure. Anything that goes in structures or any of the obstruction folders gets evaluated against every geoscatter instance whenever you do anything with it. So it slows you down like a motherfucker. I kind of like Mr. Camel there. Let's make sure his face is not directly into a rock. Come on. No, it's not. Kind of perfect. I'm actually going to have to... no, we're just going to allow it because it's behind the rock anyway. It's like his face is technically going down into the ground, but nah, it'll be fine. Cool. Then the question is, do we focus on the camel or the stuff behind it? Maybe we change our focus to the camel this time. Generally, it's better to have something focused closer than 100 meters away if it exists. Yeah. And we're going to go to our compositing and change to our usual 1.1. And this has not bothered me for years. And in the last little while, I've just seen some banding stuff from this film grain one, so I've been cutting it down too. I don't know. It doesn't seem to do it in every shot, and I don't know why, but whatever this color dodge is, sometimes it plays weird with, or in India, it was playing weird with the skies, and I don't know why. Anyway, that's cool. All that's good. World here. Set our mist pass to 250. Oh, let's turn down so much that you can barely see it anyway. And view. And look, we have a 9 meter by 3 meter wall encircling a settlement. Anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know. No idea. You're thinking. Let's just let it think for a sec, and then I think we're going to be done. Again with the updating images. Jesus. Who, me? Never. Would never do such a thing. Man, it's taking forever to update these images. It's just a lot of them. There we go. Oh, that's cool. We got the bloom going on. I like the focus. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking nice. One thing we might do is even just make it a little bit brighter. Take it to like 7.5. Yeah, I think that's even better. Gives us that morning blue. I like it. Save. Okay, folks. Yeah, I'm not. Opinions. I leave those to other people. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We have built ourselves a wall and continued to sort of start establishing the chosen space slowly, but I'm still working out how I want all the internal stuff to be. So I'm just trying to kind of gently nudge myself through the language process of what this is going to look like. And just doing a little bit at a time is a good way for that. So if I were to try to jump into doing like a whole chosen town right now, it wouldn't look right because I don't know enough. But I'm kind of slowly teaching myself what the design language is and how it plays with the Omani design language as well. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. It was a cool time. And I will be back again tomorrow for another one. And we will keep going. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye.